Alright guys, so it's going to be round 8 against the Luca Goers, and yeah. Last video I commented how high Nimbric's endurance is, and I looked back, and apparently it's always been that high, I just didn't notice. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. Anyways, look at that, Durin, level 83, and he's shit at everything. That's good for him. Yeah, we can't even sign Durin though, because he disappears after you get the airship, so it's like, come on man, you can stick around, you know, be cool. But you know he can't. Apparently everyone wants to learn invisible shot. Alright, so he's gonna have a pretty difficult time getting it past us. Yeah, obviously a very difficult time. But we're gonna pass it to Larbite first, just because we're gonna want to get the hardest shot out of the way first. And like before, we're trying to tie our top scorers. So if Larbite gets a shot and scores, then T just has to, and you know, so on and so forth. And right now, Durin only has Nat Pass 3 on, so obviously it's going to be pretty quick goals, pretty easy goals even. Yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty dominant match here. I mean, they're not good. I know it sounds mean, but they're just not. The people I'm facing, they're not good in any regards. So I can pretty much take them out, assuming they don't take out rope here. But yep, yeah, I can pretty much just shoot wherever I want and score a goal because he's got low catch and he doesn't have any techniques to improve it, or even grip gloves on, or any anti on. Like, it's Durin's defenseless against me right now. So I'm going to try to score a couple more times because last time, if you watched and you remembered, we got like 3 shots in for each person, right? So T just scored 3 times, Larbite scored 3 times, and then Nettis turned around and scored 3 times in his game. So we're still got a 3-point difference between us and Nettis. We're ahead, but I'd rather not have any close sort of distance than Nettis and his crazy speed. So they got really lucky there. It also went through Tias's chest, so we should probably get that checked out. We're in trouble here. This is a goal if I ever saw one. Our guy Ronsa with that beast of a kick. Yeah, no chance. The most she could have caught is 21. Alright, well, it doesn't really worry me. Our guy Ronso isn't like a crazy good top scorer right now. And Durin obviously can't block a ball to save his life. Therefore, shouldn't have too much trouble here. We should be able to shoot it right here and still get a goal in. But Lake Am is going to use that brawler ability, or she probably has brawler on to encounter that far away. Or I was just within the radius. That pass looked pretty dramatic. I don't know why. I like zoomed in on his face, it seemed. It was like, Mep's gotten serious, guys. Buckle up. So definitely in trouble right here. Yeah, definitely in trouble. If we had Nimrod, we wouldn't have any issues. Okay, we should be able to block this. I mean, we won't, but we should have been able to. But yeah. Nimrod is going to be a much better goalie than Furry ever could be. I believe Nimrod has better catch starting out than Furry has. Ever. So there's always that too. Anyways, I'm going to try and get some experience from passing right now. I believe 2 shots is enough. I'm hoping Nettis doesn't go crazy next game, but we'll just have to see. Full of experience, definitely not nothing to brag about. But hey, more shoot, endurance, pass, attack for Larbite. It seems block is the major thing for these two guys because Rope's got the attack covered. They never break twice. They always wait. They break once and then they'll actually pass it above their low block. So that's the only thing. And it looks like you did get some techniques that are going to be useful. We're not going to worry about tech copies, so we'll just leave that there. And we'll have some fun with this. So Mep's already in trouble when he breaks with Rope. That's the cool thing, is he has a decent block and a great attack. So a lot of times what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to just pass it over him. With that decent block, slows it down enough so that Tidus and Larbite can block it too. That's why I do like Rope as my center. I think he's much better than Nopquado was. And I know I'm going to get a little bit ranty here, but I want to discuss more about like why I think Rope is a better center compared to Nopquado. Nopquado is an amazing center in an offensive formation. Like, he has just enough shoot to justify an invisible shot. He's fast, he can get away from the players. And that's going to mean that he can get away and make shots or get away and make a quick pass, which is great. However, after we make that shot and we get the ball back to the opponent, he doesn't have those defensive qualities to actually get the ball back to us. Rope, on the other hand, has very good defensive qualities. High pass, attack, things of that sort. So he gets the ball. He starts out with it. He encounters some people, passes over them, and passes to a forward to shoot. That's good. We got a goal. Now when the opponent gets the ball back, what happens to them is they got to encounter Rope again. That high attack and decent block comes into play to where he can actually get the ball back again. Where we fell apart with Nopquado was his attack was low, so he couldn't take the ball away from people. He used to be able to when he was the highest, like level 99, everyone was like 70, but once we hit that plateau, we just realized that Nopquado can't really cut it as a midfielder. However, again, the reason we still have him on the team is because as a defender, he's very good. His speed means he can catch people. His brawler elite defense means the way I set him up is this. His elite defense means he finds people. When it says find and intercept the ball carrier, it means his looking radius is enhanced. So he'll look and locate the person quicker. Brawler ensures he gets into further encounters, and his speed ensures that he'll catch the person. So I believe people have seen it if they watch previous videos. You'll see Nopquado in the back, but all of a sudden he's just rushing up front. He encounters the person, and suddenly you got Rope and Nopquado to go against. Rope doesn't have the highest block, but Nopquado makes up for that. And if they try to break both of them, then there's a very good chance we're taking them all away. I know that was a very long speech, but that's the reason I switched it up a little bit. And I think it's worked wonders. The only weakness on my team right now is the fact that Mafuri is goalie, and that's a real quick fix once Nimrod becomes level 99. Yeah, but Brawler Elite Defense is definitely more of a defensive strategy with my team. But I think it works well because I have the defensive nap pass strategy kind of thing where you kind of just, you can see the opponents right now, they're all out. Like, there's nothing they can do. They're going to lose. Alright, well, this should be a really good experience again. It's always good to see Nimrook and Rope get an experience, especially Nimrook. And this is something I just realized, everyone on my Blitzball team is a man. Just a fun fact to point out. This game's sexist. I don't know. That's funny though. I probably should have actually scored another time with Warby and Titus, but it's definitely too late now. Anyways, that's going to be it for this game. We're definitely getting closer to that 99 and the perfect team. And also tech finds, which we don't really need anymore, but they're just kind of fun to get. Anyways, 94, attack, block up. All good stuff for him. And catch. It's very good for Nimrook there. What? They got rid of Netis? The Ronso Fangs are no longer a force to be reckoned with. I'm saying it right now. The fact that Netis was unsigned, you know what that means? He also can't be top scorer because he can't score anymore against us. Oh, you shouldn't have unsigned Netis. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Have a nice day.